Hello and welcome to Hey Team TV. It's about 6:30 down here in Devon, and we are going delivering. So a little insight into the tractor, what we get to see. Best part of this thing here is we set cab cam up. So you can see the back of the trailer, which yes, unfortunately does blink in and out of reception because the bale's on the way. We'll be back in a minute. And obviously the front of the trailer, which is just like making sure it's still there. Always should be, but you know, you never know what can happen. Get on the road. Right, so today I'm heading northbound and Adam's heading southbound. You'll see him in a bit. So he's going down into lovely sunny bright Cornwall, unfortunately for the holiday makers at the moment. I'm going up to mid Devon and yeah, I've got about 2.5 hour round trip. I don't know what Adam's round trip will be. So, yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, so I've been on the road now for about an hour and 10, 15 minutes. I'm about another 5 minutes from a drop. So just to clarify, I've just pulled over, sorted the phone out and started talking. Now I have not done this on the phone, just for anyone that may sort of go and make that assumption. But yeah, we are really lucky to have fastracs, like really lucky. As I said to many of you before, we had to swap out 4 machines to get 2, but they're so comfy, it is unreal. It's like being at work in a sofa. It absorbs so many bumps. You know, bounce a little bit now, but the suspension's sorted out. But they're just so comfortable, so we're kind of sort of privileged to have got this far. But what I'm more interested in talking about is what was everyone's first tractor they learned in. So I learned between a Fiat 1990 and a Fiat 8894, which were both awesome tractors. Used to love them. Only thing that, you know, could have killed anyone that isn't in ag and not expecting it is if anyone that drove one of the old Fiats, to lift up the rear link arm, there was sort of a lever that sort of went back and sort of clicked in the first ones. So you like pull it out and then pull it up. But there was some sort of spring on it which was, you know, maybe a spring taken off some bloody suspension system because it was so strong you try and rip your arm off. And then he went to the sort of what we used to nickname the clacker. So you'd like push down on this button, which could also, there was a big enough spring on it, try and break it up. And then you had this little thing you pulled, and then that would click and release the thing that would break the thumb back out again on quite a force. But if you still got one of those, lucky. I love them, absolutely love them. So it's just, yeah, just thought I was here on the road and thought that everyone watching, what did you guys first get to drive? Obviously we had old tractors at the time as well, we had a 3000, but if you guys want, maybe I'll do a so I've arrived. Now it's time to unstrap. Now, for me, I'm thinking breakfast.
Good morning. We are off on delivery today. So I'm going to put 4 pallets on the trailer. There. So that'd be 100 bales I'll be carrying. We're off down to Cornwall. Justin has gone to North Devon. So we'll load up, strap up, and get going. Right, as you can see, we're all loaded. All we got to do now is strap up, then we are off on our little adventure. So, probably reverse her in the shed now, strap her up, and then off we go. Even though I put the trailer on this morning, I will always double check my trailer. I don't know what any of you guys do or anything like that, but I always double check everything. We've got the safety chain, make sure that's all still on. Make sure this is still up, because that has a tendency of falling on the floor all the time. So make sure that is very secure. Make sure that is all on. I mean, the trick I always do anyway is when you put your trailer on and you put your jack down, it'll click onto the tow bar, wind your jack back up again, take the weight of the truck, you know she's on. Look, it's better to be safe than sorry. We all know, you know, shit can happen. But, you know, make sure all the lights work, everything like that. I've done all that now, don't need to see that on camera. But I will always double check my trailer, because you just never know. Might have got something a little bit wrong, and then we don't really want a trailer coming off on the road, do we? The worst thing about being on delivery on the road is obviously being stuck in traffic. Well, some holidays, it's going to happen. No doubt about it. So with everyone being locked in for the last how many months, it's but everyone's like caged animals, isn't it, being let out for the first time, to be honest with you. It's just chaos on the roads, but nothing you can do about it. Just, I think we're moving at 20 mile an hour now, so we'll get there in the end, but that's life. Right, so that is us on the way home. The time is now, well, it's nearly 1:30. So that means one thing, a bit of dinner and a cup of tea. You've got to have a cup of tea throughout the day.
Breakfast parking goals. And my Realtree mask, which makes you look like I'm going to rob someone. On my way back to the farm to do even more hours with something else. I'll probably be in the bait shed later on. I got to say, even though I'm usually out on the road most mornings, hats off to all you lorry drivers, because I don't know how you do this all day, and especially with freaking the baddies, which is a certain shaped car with sort of fluorescent stuff on the side, which I don't really want to mention their names. It's just we all hate them. If you're a lorry driver, you know exactly who I'm about. What's even like worse than it is, the whole of Europe don't even have to have them, which is, you know, a pro for the Euro thing, but in our glorious country, we've decided that they should exist. Anyway, I just thought I would hop back on quickly to sort of give you my progress. Adam, I'm sure will be back on screen in a second, and you can see what he's up to. But I've got to say, we deliver a lot. We're on the road quite a bit. Is it the most fun footage? Probably not. It is really hard to do because you've got to stop, pull over, set the camera up, chat for a bit, then I edit down to anything that makes most sense of the sort of tangents I go out on. And Adam goes out on, and even he does it too. But fortunately, even though this happens all the time, I won't do loads of videos. The last video I did on this was when I had a fuel problem and we had a mechanic come out real quickly, which is, if you go back through the videos, if you haven't already seen, it's there, you can have a look at that. But other than that, I will probably just stick with stuff back at the farm. Is so much easier to like video because we can set cameras up and just sort of crack on, and also Adam and there like around together easier. So even if we're flicking fingers across tractors at each other, like there's a lot better interaction. So the only interaction for this video right now is between either me and you or Adam and you, depending which one's on the screen at any one point. So, but again, leave a comment below on the first tractor or tractors you've learned to drive. And in the comments, Adam and I will have a chat with you guys.
It's a nice journey. You get to see what's going on on other farms around. And now, for me, this is, well, why I love what we do, really, to be honest with you, with delivering and stuff like that. You're not always on the farm. It gives you a bit of variation of what you're doing. Yeah, a bit of variation of what you're doing. Different scenery. And just, you know, it just breaks the week up on what you're doing. You know, from driving a tractor, driving a truck, fixing things. You know, I find it, you know, it's the best job in the world. It's like, you know, it's like they say, isn't it? You know, if you find something you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So, and that's what we're doing here. We have fun in what we're doing. It's great, love it. Don't get me wrong, you get days like you can get really peed off with things, but you get that in all walks of life. So as you've noticed, I'm in the Ranger, and I usually take my own truck. Well, my home truck is poorly yet again, and it's in the garage yet again, main dealer. So we have a problem. Well, I went to hook the trailer up and there was no lights working on the trailer. So I looked at all the electrical stuff that you usually would on the truck, make sure everything was plugged in, no corrosion anywhere. On the tow bar, that was all right. So obviously it's you know, the tow bar come from when we bought the truck brand new, so it was all manufactured put on, which was a good thing really. And it's actually blown the trailer ECU up, the module, so that was all blown up. That's in the garage, having that fitted at the moment. So that's why I've got the Ranger. Now, I much prefer my truck for towing. Don't get me wrong, it's gutless. It is gutless, but it's, you know, my truck, comfortable. And, you know, I love driving my truck, and I do love driving my truck. This one is a 2.2 litre. I think my Mitsubishi is a 2.4. Oh, I can't even remember now. 2.4, I think. 178 horsepower, and it's good. It does what it's going to do. This one is this Ranger is 2.2, like I said, and you really got to drive her. Really got to drive her hard to make her go. But and she's quite, because she's a king cab as well. She's quite light on the back end. she's got a long bed on her, and she is quite light. She could do with just a bit of extra weight. Usually we put bales in the back, but I'm only taking hay today. So hay today. Oh, I didn't even know it. So we're taking hay today. It's a light load, so it's not really matter. Drive a bit careful. Yeah, fine. You know, it does. It does the job. It's spot on. Well, I prefer my Mitsubishi because it is more comfortable. But at the end of the day, this is a work truck. It's not looking to be anything else. It is purely just a work truck. But the only thing, like I said, I don't like about it, you have got to drive her quite hard to make her go when you've got a trailer on the back. But yeah, she is what, at the end of the day, she is what she is.
And we're back. You back?
I'm back.
You're back? He's back.
I'm back.
He's back. So, you been stuck in traffic?
Yep. A lot of traffic.
We really don't love holidaymakers.
No, they're good for the region, but if you could all go home now, great.
We can get on with stuff
Get
again.
on with something quicker.
Every agricultural contractor or farmer's probably absolutely loved lockdown because we all could get around.
Didn't have to worry, did we?
Yeah, that was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
So it was wonderful. It is what it is, but at the moment, it's down here especially, it is absolutely nuts, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's just stupid. Well, to be honest, like caged animals, though, isn't it? They've all been let out, and where are they all coming? Down here. Aren't we lucky?
Devon, Cornwall.
Yeah. Go somewhere else.
National Country Zoo.
Yeah. Shouldn't say that really, should we? Because it brings money to the...
Yeah, good things. And
But just come down for a couple of days and go home then.
Yeah. And don't linger on roads.
Yeah.
Like move.
Yeah, just,
Moving traffic's good traffic.
Yeah.
Standstill traffic's bad traffic.
Yeah, we don't like it, do we?
No. And he's got a very short fuse.
Yeah, very short.
Oh, it's funny when it comes from you.
Where is it going to come from?
Well, anyway, on that, hope you enjoy a little ride around with us. Yeah, we do this a lot.
It just gives you a little insight in how we prepare and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not the most exciting video, but again, just gives you another insight in what we actually do. And instead of sat on a tractor all day doing hay.
But we're not going to do ride arounds very often because it is a bit dull. Other than that, the pair of us talk about absolute crap constantly. But if you haven't yet done so,
please subscribe.
He does not need to leave these long silences.
Making it a bit awkward for you when you're editing, mate.
Great. I'm not editing out. I'm leaving it in, so you look stupid.
That's fine. I look stupid out most days, so don't worry about it.
But it would help the algorithm for us if you gave us a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet done so, you can also find us on
Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
And if you like merch, you can also find that
on eBay at the Hay Team TV.
So until next time, love farming, stay classy.
Cheers.